Okay, let's just jump right in. Forget the buzzer beaters for a moment. Are we, like, watching basketball or something else entirely now?
Something else. What do you mean?
I mean, the king of basketball.
Yeah.
Could he now be the king of flops? Seriously.
Ah, you're talking about that LeBron play from Game 2.
Yes. It went viral instantly. It was, frankly, kind of embarrassing. Maybe even an insult to the game.
It definitely got people talking. Okay, so for anyone who missed it, describe what happened.
Right. So LeBron goes up. There's maybe minimal contact.
Barely a touch, yeah.
But he reacts like he got shoved by, I don't know, a linebacker, falls backward, arms flailing. It was dramatic.
Very dramatic. It didn't look like just selling a call. It looked like, well, acting.
Exactly. And then there was the peek. Did you see the peek?
Oh, yeah. The quick look towards the ref while he's still on the ground, that's the part that really ignited things, I think.
Totally. It made it seem less like an instinctual reaction and more like checking if the performance worked.
And that's the core issue, isn't it? It puts the NBA's integrity right under the microscope.
For sure. Now, look, flopping isn't exactly new in the NBA. We all know that.
No, it's been around for ages. Bit of gamesmanship.
But when it's LeBron James, the king,
Right.
doing something this blatant in a playoff game, what kind of message does that send? Especially to younger players, fans? It just feels off.
It really does sour the moment. And you see the reaction online. It's intense. People aren't just annoyed about one potential bad call.
No, it's bigger than that.
Yeah, it feeds this narrative that maybe the games aren't always, on the level. That perception is damaging.
It makes you wonder, right? Does this kind of stuff actually hurt viewership if fans feel the competition isn't genuine?
It certainly doesn't help. And you're hearing it now from former players, too, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. They're calling it out, saying the league needs to step in.
Talking fines, maybe even suspensions if it keeps happening.
Could this specific, viral flop actually push the league towards stricter rules? It feels like it might have to.
It's a tricky one for them. Where do you draw the line? Trying to get a call versus, well, outright deception.
And how do you police it fairly? It's
Yeah.
often a judgment call.
But that peak, that makes this case feel a bit different, doesn't it? More deliberate.
It does. And here's the thing that gets me. We're talking about LeBron James.
One of the greats, no question.
Incredible strength, IQ, skill. He's got it all. Does he really need to flop like that, to peek at the ref?
You'd think not. It almost feels beneath him, It kind of takes away from all the amazing things he actually does on the court.
Right. It just gives critics ammunition. And maybe worse, it turns off fans who admire his talent but hate seeing that kind of play.
Definitely risks damaging his reputation and maybe the game's reputation, too, when its biggest stars do things like this.
So where do we go from here? Does the NBA make an example out of this? Fines. Warnings.
Or do they just let it slide as part of the playoff intensity? Their reaction, or even lack of reaction, sends a message.
They have to weigh penalizing a superstar against, the long-term credibility of the league if this stuff looks acceptable.
It's a tough balance.
Okay, so we've broken down the play, the peak, the fallout.
Yeah.
Now we really want to know what you, listening right now, think about all this.
Yeah, what's your take?
Was that whole sequence from LeBron, the fall, the glance, this embarrassing? Did it cross a line for playoff integrity?
Or was it just smart playoff basketball? A veteran using every tool available, even deception, to try and get an edge?
Where do you stand on that win-at-all-costs idea when it involves stuff like this?
And think about this. What does it mean for the spirit of the game if these tactics become normal, especially from the very best players?
Definitely something to chew on. All right, let us know your thoughts. Drop into the comments embarrassing flop or savvy play.
We want to hear it.
And hey, while you're down there, do us a favor, hit that like button, and definitely subscribe so you catch our next deep dive into the biggest NBA takes.